Today we're making Hey.
Meet Stephanie Freeman and Jeffrey Hume. They created this extremely racist TikTok video in the hopes of going viral. And oh boy, did they.
Today we're making First we have black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty black.
Yeah. Next we have don't have a dad.
Don't have a dad? Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have eat watermelon and fried chicken.
Fried chicken,
Yeah.
watermelon? Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's yeah.
Next one is make good choices. Let's see.
There's nothing there. Next we have rob people.
Specifically whites. Yeah, they do that.
Last one is
Go to jail?
Now, we're not sure what they were thinking, but we're pretty sure that it's just a matter of time before we see them on the internet crying about, oh, that's not me, that's not who I am. Meanwhile, they were happy as pie to make this video, even had pre-written racism and everything. FYI, Stephanie Freeman, you may want to go get your family tree checked, as Freeman is the name that many African Americans adopted after the end of American chattel slavery. Just saying. So, TikTok is a Chinese-owned company, and from the videos we've seen of Chinese people victimizing blacks in China, we're not surprised that this video was able to stay up on TikTok.
They made these people pay 6 months rent, and now they've kicked them out of their rooms. They're literally sleeping on the street. This is not how to treat people.
Now, Carrolton, Georgia, on the other hand, which is 31% black and 62% white, which compares to Georgia overall, which is 30% black and 59% white. But if you look at pictures of the high school, you'll see that it's pretty diverse. But then again, Georgia is still the state who adopted the Confederate flag as their state flag in the 1950s to protest racial segregation in the schools.
In 1956, Governor Marvin Griffin signed legislation to change the Georgia flag to one that included the Confederate battle emblem on 2/3 of the banner. Democratic Party leader John Sammons Bell began the campaign a year earlier after two controversial Supreme Court decisions that ordered the desegregation of public schools.
It was flown as the state flag up until 2001 when it was taken down. But Trenton County rebelled and still flies the traitor flag up until this day in 2020. Regarding Carrolton High School, one young lady came out and said, "Oh, that's why Carrolton is trending? Not surprised, LOL." Carrolton High School did come out and make an official statement. They said, "Parents, tonight it's been brought to my attention that an inappropriate video was created on the TikTok social media platform by students at Carrolton High School. Please know this video is being addressed immediately, and any students involved in the production of this video will face serious consequences. Carrolton City Schools' top priority is the health and well-being of our students, and this type of behavior will not be tolerated. Thank you, Dr. Mark Albertus, Superintendent." The two of them were immediately investigated by Carrolton High School, and the school decided to expel them. They said this behavior is not representative of the district's respect for all people. The racist behavior observed in the video easily violates this standard. They are no longer students at Carrolton High School. Meanwhile, Victory Championship Wrestling, VCW, where Hume wrestled occasionally, also moved quickly to distance themselves from him. Effective immediately, Jay Hunter, Jeffrey Hume, has been released by VCW and will no longer appear in our programming moving forward. VCW demands the highest standards of professionalism from our locker room. We are an equal opportunity employer and value the diversity, talent, and abilities of our wrestlers to provide family-friendly competition and entertainment to our fans at live events, TV, and on the internet. Hume's wrestling school, World Wrestling Alliance 4, also distanced themselves from the troublesome student. They said, "We at WWA4 do not condone racism. As of 4/16/2020, Jeffrey Hume's, aka Jake Hunter's, WWA4 membership was terminated. We pride ourselves on being diverse, welcoming everyone. We are utterly disappointed, appalled, and disgusted. We welcome all races, sexes, religions, and creeds. A.R. Fox, WWA4 CEO. Regarding Stephanie Freeman, letters have begun pouring into the University of West Georgia admissions to deny her admission in the fall. We called the school for comment but received the recording that it was outside of business hours. According to their website, because of COVID-19, all classes are being held online. We searched online for an official statement and we haven't found one. It's been 2 days. So you can feel free to go to their website, westga.edu. And if you scroll down, you'll see the contact area where there are phone numbers, as well as different ways to reach them on social media, and a contact us link. You can also write directly to admissions and make your inquiry. The saddest part of it all is that these young adults are criticizing African descendants using a slur created by their ancestors and criticizing the pathologies created in the community by the wickedness of their barbaric European forefathers who subjugated Africans in this country for centuries, including but not limited to the current present-day over-policing of the African American community by the prison industrial complex, a system put in place by their forefathers and still run today by their fathers, used to keep African Americans as the permanent underclass. And hey, I get it. After listening to Joy DeGruy's talk on post-traumatic slave syndrome, we realize that not only do African Americans suffer from post-traumatic slave syndrome, but so do European Americans. So, the moral of the story, boys and girls, is 1. A 2020 this, and the outright lawlessness and savagery of your forefathers will not be tolerated here. 2. A new day has dawned where people have woken up, and the continued bullying of marginalized communities will not be tolerated. And 3, attention whoredom has consequences. Try to go viral for fuckery can come back and bite you in the buns. You can end up ruining your whole entire life for your 15 minutes of fame. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you thumbs up the video, make sure that you subscribe, and hit the bell notifications to be notified of new videos. Leave a comment below, share the video, and come over to TonyaTKO.com to subscribe to my personal mailing list and drop me a message of a viral story that you'd like for me to cover. See you on the other side. Peace.
Hey.
Meet Stephanie Freeman and Jeffrey Hume. They created this extremely racist TikTok video in the hopes of going viral. And oh boy, did they.
Today we're making... First we have... Black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty black.
Yeah. Next we have... Don't have a dad.
Don't have a dad? Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have... Eat watermelon and fried chicken.
Fried chicken,
Yeah.
watermelon? Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's yeah.
Next one is make good choices. Let's see.
There's nothing there. Next we have rob people.
Specifically whites. Yeah, they do that.
Last one is
Go to jail?
Hey.
Meet Stephanie Freeman and Jeffrey Hume. They created this extremely racist TikTok video in the hopes of going viral. And oh boy, did they.
Today we're making... First we have... Black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty black.
Yeah. Next we have... Don't have a dad.
Don't have a dad? Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have... Eat watermelon and fried chicken.
Fried chicken,
Yeah.
watermelon? Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's yeah.
Next one is make good choices. Let's see.
There's nothing there. Next we have rob people.
Specifically whites. Yeah, they do that.
Last one is
Go to jail?